What is up, Cahir Club? Welcome back to another CahirLIVE live stream. How goes it? I hope everybody's had a wonderful, awesome, brilliant week. How goes it? How goes it? Hello Brugger, hello Mr. Me as well, and hello Rob. I hope you've all been well. Yeah, today we are doing Dynamax Adventures. We're back on with the Necrozma hunt. I do want to get that nice shiny Necrozma at some point soon, if I do say so myself. Fingers crossed we can nail that pretty quick. Also, apology if I'm a bit tired today. Had a busy day. I'm a little bit pooped, as they say. I'm a little bit knackered. You might even posit. I'd posit that I am a bit knackered. I'm gonna be honest. You're 8 phases into your Wiglet hunt. You're so tired. 8 phases. Jeez. Hopefully you get it soon. Best of luck. That is a mighty way into the hunt. But yeah, we're going to be doing Dynamax Adventures today. Who doesn't love some Dynamax Adventures? I love some Dynamax Adventures. As per usual, we'll be looking for Necrozma today. Unless we get it, in which case I might pivot. Maybe I'll continue looking for Necrozma, you know? Maybe I'll just say no to the shiny. It depends if I'm feeling a bit silly at the time. But yeah, let me just connect myself to the internet on Sword and Shield while I, ready up. You'll join some adventures after the sandwich? Hell yeah. Best of luck with your sandwich. Alright. Alrighty then. I clicked the wrong tab and I fucked everything up, didn't I? Fucked everything up? Alright. Back on with the Dynamax Adventure, as per usual. I'll be saving my adventure, of course. And, the link code is going to be 2. It will be 2. Love a good link code of 2. If you wish to join in, lend a hand. Butt into the, to Dynamax Adventure. Feel free. I'm not gonna gatekeep, nor am I gonna gaslight, and unfortunately, I will not be girl bossing. All right. No, the music hasn't stopped already. No, it has stopped already because I didn't loop. I didn't loop or replay it. Which, a little silly of me. But now we've got Himalaya City. Bada boom, bada bing. Alright, let's hop in. I'm guessing, people have yet to show up and ready themselves up. Oh, Grimmsnarl. Grimmsnarl, yeah, actually Grimmsnarl is pretty useful here, isn't he? Now that I think about it, now that I dwell on it. One random commenter, hello! Necrozma is a menace indeed. It's a bit easier in Dynamax Adventures than Ultra Necrozma, obviously, because it's regular Necrozma. I believe regular Necrozma has one of the lowest base stat totals of any regular legendary. I'm not sure if it's on par with Zygarde or not. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's any explicit helps. I'm gonna say Porygon, just because it looks like there's more over in that direction. And also, I fear what a Beware may do to the Linoon and Chansey on the team. Probably not good things. That's what I'd suggest, is bad things. But yeah, I hope your week's gone well, on Random Commenter. Of course, we are doing Dynamax Adventures today. Alright. Or you downloading Attack. Alright.
Hey.
Hello, Mango. How goes it? I hope your week has gone well so far. Not so far, it's over. I hope your week's gone well. I hope you had a good week. Ah, yes, the weekend now. Love a good bit of the weekend. Oh no, it's over. It is over indeed. Have you not sorted out all your affairs? Are your affairs not in order, Mango? Felix, hello, how goes it? I hope your week's gone well. It's all over. Well, no. The weekend has just begun. I believe it's Daniel Craig who has that, like, one clip going around of him, like, every week where he's like, everybody, the weekend. You know? You're glad about that, drain from this week. Understandable. Hopefully your weekend goes well. Hopefully you have some nice R&R, as they say. Oh, Mango's dipped his feet into both chats. Into YouTube and Twitch. Of course, both I am live on. Yeah, help the Lanoon, Chansey. Help the Lanoon. I'm sure that's gonna go great. You know, that did a fair amount of damage. TikTok stream next, exactly. Exactly. But I'm gonna do one of those TikTok streams where I, like, edge the audience on completing a task. But if they give me money, then it resets the task. You know the ones where, like, they're fucking freaking out, they're tweaking over the fact they're about to complete this thing. And then someone donates a galaxy and it's all over. And it's, like, very obvious. I thought you were gonna say the NPC was like, ice cream's so good. maybe that is what I should do. Double Cahir, double the fun? Mayhaps. I mean, I'd have double... call him Cahir the Taskmaster. I wish I was the Taskmaster. Greg Davies is awesome. Love that guy. Alright. I'm good without Porygon. Porygon is pretty cool, but I'm good without it. Greg's isn't Alka Place? No! Greg with Shuji's is a tower defense game that you should buy. That's the truth of it. Greg is a tower defense game. You should buy the tower defense game on Steam. I think I'm just gonna go with the muscle band. It's not the most useful thing. Maybe I should have gone with the bright powder. Love a good bit of Greg's. Greg's is awesome. You know? Big Greg's fan. Their sausage rolls. Love a good sausage roll. You know? Greg's. Is there not a store over there down the island called Greg's? Yeah, no, there is. Do not worry, Plat and Kite are currently sorting out the lawsuit. Because obviously, Greg Tower Defense, that was... They stole that from, as in Greg's the store. Greg's the fast food place stole the name Greg's from Greg Tower Defense. You know? Grog. Yeah, I think they should call it Grog's. They'd be a bit more legally distinct then, you know? Gravel. I don't think they should call it Gravel because they don't sell Gravel, you know? You wouldn't want anybody... Like, if they called themselves Gravel, if they rebranded to Gravel, I'd be very excited. I'd be like, yo, are they doing Gravel? Are they doing Gravel here now? If they started doing Gravel here, I'd, like, walk in, I'd rush in, I'd slam my hands on the counter. Give me 2 fistfuls of Gravel, and they'd be like, sorry, sir, we don't do Gravel here, it's just the name. And you wouldn't wanna see me after I've been denied my Gravel. If I go to a place to eat some Gravel and I don't get the Gravel, I would not be proud of the man I would become. You know? Sorry, I just was flashbacking a lot to the last time. I think you can get some gravel, but if I remember correctly, my gravel guy only does it in the truckload. You see, your gravel guy isn't a good gravel guy. You know? Like, the places I go to gravel, I ask for 2 handfuls, and haul out both my hands, and they just give me 2 handfuls of gravel, and I go, oh! You know? And then I go, yummers. And it's great. Oh, it's changed its type, I see. So 2 trucks. Mango, how big do you think my hands are? If we're talking like little toy trucks, then that's not big enough. My hands are regular size. Okay, 2 trains on it. Like, I do love a good bit of gravel. Do not get me wrong. But I wouldn't want it to go off, you know? Like, if I had 2 trucks, that would be too much gravel, you know? It would go stale. Surely it would go stale at that point. I just saw the amount of damage Rob took. That's a little bit concerning. Like, I wouldn't be able to eat all that gravel before it went off, you know? Which is a big issue. Alright. Great, now I'm thinking about gravel. Thunk. Okay, that did good damage. Can we get some more good damage? Can we kill this thing this time, maybe? We can. You'll have to see it. Okay. Stun Fisk down. I almost didn't catch it. I'm very used to just saying I don't want to catch the raid Pokemon. But obviously, I do this time. Because if I skip out on the raid Pokemon, then I skip out on the chance for a shiny. And that would be no good. Might have to switch? That's fair, that's fair. I would not slate a switch. It does have foul play. Wait, how did it change its type? Was it Terrain Pulse that it changed its type with? Because it changed its type at one point. Okay, I feel Center Scorch. I'm now realizing maybe Center Scorch isn't a good idea. Maybe I should have just gone with Tauros. My apologies. It's got an ability that changes to whatever terrain it's on. Oh, interesting. I did not know that about Stunfisk. This is new Stunfisk news to me. Oh, I've got Confide. I'm gonna confide in you guys that I think that might be a pretty good move to have. Sorry, I'm just trying to process how much damage I just did. And how strong the Center Scorch might be. I'm a little bit concerned. I think I'm gonna pass off this Dynamax to Rob. Okay. That is exactly how I wanted that turn to go. Right, you're back. Welcome back. Did you have any gravel while you were gone? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh. Alright. Speaking of fucked up foods. I went to a kebab place yesterday. It was yesterday. I went to a kebab place yesterday for lunch, you know. And it was very chic. I think it was a chain. It wasn't just like a small kebab place. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, ouch. Yeah, no, kebab place. Went to a kebab place. And, I was fancying a burger. You know, some kebab places do burgers, so I had a burger. I ordered a burger. And, you might be thinking, okay, where's this going? So I got the burger. So firstly, the burger, it wasn't like a beef patty in it. It was not a McDonald's burger. It was a kebab meat burger, which is pretty good actually. I think that part's an interesting part. The part that's more interesting, however, is the fact that they had nacho cheese and Doritos in the burger, and I didn't fully process this fact until it arrived. You know, it was the only burger. It was the only burger on like on the menu. So I was like, oh, this is like the regular burger. And then it wasn't. It had kebab meat, nacho cheese, and it was a nacho burger. It was a nachos burger. I don't think kebab meat thing in a hamburger bun could be called a burger. I think that's cowardice. Sounds good. It was good. It was good. But it was one of those foods you take like a mouthful of and then another mouthful of. And by like the end, like no, yeah, it's the kind of food that you take like a mouthful of and you're like, wow, this is really good. I rate this. And then by the end of it, you're like, wow, this could have done with like anything healthy in it. You know? Like it was one of those things where like you get to the end and you're like, this hasn't... I felt how unhealthy this is as I got through it. And I feel a little bit ill now. You know? You know the vibe? I know the vibe. Because I had this thing yesterday. And it was good. I would have it again. But if I have it again, I'd have it with lettuce. I'd go up to the counter, not to the shit-ass fucking screen. And yeah. Sounds more like a kebab in a... I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. Then you threw it on the ground. No! Are you not a kebab fan, Rob? I'm gonna confide. Because maybe then I'll live. Do you have a crane capable of lifting shipping containers? No, I do not. Not at all. Why? I hope you don't mean what I think you mean. Alright. I nay-nayed this, guys. Oh. Okay, on one hand, not in the least, I'm afraid. Ah, fair. I've never really had much kebab. I need more kebab to form my... Okay. I lived that? I lived that? Did I live that attack? I'm the GOAT. I'm the GOAT. How much health did I even live that with? Oh, it's using heal pulse on me. The Chansey is... Okay. I got hopeful then. I think my hope's misplaced. How many hit points? There we go, metal sound. Speaking of kebab, a fairly popular thing here in Sweden is kebab pizza. I feel like that sounds pretty interesting, to be fair. Did I die this turn? I didn't die this turn. You love to see it, really. I can Dynamax this turn. Should I? I'm gonna leave this to Stunfisk. Because while I think Dynamaxing would be a good idea, I have 21 hit points. Chansey, you have helping handed me. I'm gonna do more damage to it, sure. You know, maybe I should have Dynamaxed. I'm now realizing. I think it might have killed it in one hit, but oh well. I don't think it would have killed it in a hit, actually. I think it would have deliberately gone down to that amount of health left. Alright. Am I dying this turn? No, I've got 8 whole hit points left. That's exciting. Make sure to follow if you're enjoying the stream. That is so true, Nightbot. You are. Make sure to follow, subscribe, like, whatever the buttons on the screen are. If you're having a good time. Yippee! Yippee to the Dynamax. Were you hoping to get it on the moment that Stunfisk Dynamaxed, Rob? Was that the goal there? But you've already clicked the buttons. The only button you could press is the money ones. That is fair. Then my recommendation is get a friend and say, hey, you should follow CahirLIVE on Twitch and watch his content. Maybe, don't worry, you'll get it next time. What's a friend? Basically, imagine an acquaintance. And imagine that when you say goodbye to them, you kiss them on the head. Like a gentle kiss on the forehead. And then you have a friend. I already know you've caught Small now. Small time. Cool. Absolutely minuscule. Alright, what we got? What we got? First one of the day. First one of the day. First one of the day. This sure was the first one of the day. I don't know what shiny Centiskorch looks like, but it doesn't look like that. That's not a shiny Centiskorch. Because I, in fact, did not get a shiny. Alright, let's go in again. Set the code back to 2. Or if you wish to join, you may. Just enter the code 2 and you may assist. Two? You're in, Mango. You're in. You're in the lobby now. You're in. You got in. You got it. You can help out. Just after we're in the battles, if you just like tap on the screen what you want to happen, like just tap on your screen what you want to happen, and it will, you know, and that'll be great. That'll be awesome. Alright. It's like, I'm that kind of tired where like my brain is like whirring alright and stuff. But like, it feels heavy, you know? Like, my head is functional. As functional as it normally is. But, oh wow, it really is as functional as it normally is. You know, it's as functional as it normally is, but like it just feels very heavy in my head. You know, you ever get that when you're tired, when your brain feels heavy? Like, it's not a problem I normally have to deal with because I'm not intelligent. I'm sure like Albert Frankenstein struggled to keep his head up because he was so smart. So it's kind of fun being tired because it feels like I'm intelligent for a change. You know, I don't know if there's any smart people in chat at the moment who can back me up, on this, and with their heavy brains. But my brain, it's very heavy. You know the feeling. Been like that since you got back from the funeral yesterday. That's fair, that's fair. Hopefully you can get a nice, good night's sleep tonight. Ooh, Rotom. Your brain is always heavy with all the curse of knowledge you possess. Exactly, that's exactly what I mean. As you're smart, so your brain is heavy. Congratulations. Congratulations on your heavy... Oh, there are 2 dark types here. Okay. So there is a, thing on the right path. There's a Sneasel on the left, a Thievul on the right. There's a Crocodile on the right. I think we should go right. Then again, I don't think I can fight a Crocodile, so... I do have Will-O-Wisp. Oh, but items? Oh, there are items? I guess we can dwell on that bridge once we when there's a bridge, we can dwell on it. We can dwell that bridge when we burn it. Dynamax Electro Ball? Dynamax Electro Ball. On the Sneasel path. Ah, I see. Okay. Well, we're going towards Crocodile now. Not sure if Crocodile was the right choice to head towards. Bless you. I'm not sure if Crocodile was the right one to head towards, but it's the one... It's the one we did. So... Alright. That's just exactly what I was worrying about. Uh-oh. That's not great. We're not getting this thing to half health this turn. Uh-oh. Okay. Well. That's not good, I don't think, is my hot take on this. Personally, I think that's not good. Yeah, no, this thing isn't going down this turn. It's burned now. But now it hits that. If it hit... Okay. It went Porygon with that one. Don't know why it did that. Bit of a dick move, I'm going to be honest. Uncalled for. Rude. Petty. It did get desperate though, which is nice. Because I mean, it didn't get a second attack. The issue is are we gonna do Crocodile? What? Let's figure out what else there is other than Crocodile. That's my opinion on the matter. Is there gonna be other things than Crocodile? Part of me doesn't even want to catch the Thievul just to make sure I don't get a shiny Thievul, but I'll catch the Thievul. If I think really hard about getting a shiny Thievul, then I can't get it. Because, I'll be thinking too much about the shiny, you know? Because everybody knows, if you think about the shiny, you can't get the shiny. I do not want the Thievul. If Rob wants the Thievul, feel free to take the Thievul. Alright. We have, I don't know what that is, we have a Serena, and we have a lady who changes our Pokemon. There is an Araquanid with berries behind it, and that's from either these two. What is that guy? I don't even know what that guy is. Can't quite tell. Part of me is wondering about changing, but I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to risk it. For the biscuit. What even is this? Let's find out. Who's that Pokemon? It's Stoutland. Would not have guessed that. Alright. Oh, I have Nasty Plot. That's a pretty nasty move to have. Anyway. Oh. I should focus and not vibe to the song too hard. Because as good of a song as this is, I need to battle the Pokemon. Yes. Really glad that Charmeleon's got an Inferno and seems to only want to use that. Wow, that did half of that thing's health. Alright. I feel like we're not getting to Necrozma unscathed, is my hot take. You know? I feel like we will not arrive unscathed in Necrozma. Endure is probably a good move to use, but knowing... You know what, maybe it wasn't. I mean, it was just about as useful as Inferno, actually, now that I think about it. Now that I use my head, I don't think it really matters. Okay, so now max striking who? Oh, Slowbro. Okay, is that fine? I didn't see his health drop. Maybe it's because it didn't. Maybe it's because his health didn't drop and he's actually still at full health. Wait. What? Eh? Eh? Does Stoutland have Scrappy? Did I not know this? I mean, it must have Scrappy, because otherwise it wouldn't have just killed my fucking Rotom. Where's its abilities? But where is its abilities? It is Scrappy. Stoutland's hidden ability is indeed Scrappy. What the hell's up with that? Absolutely bonkers. Okay. Honestly, I was expecting it to still be a threat to Rotom because I assumed it would have like Crunch or something. Big as Stoutland and all. With teeth. Alright. Yeah, no, it does not have anything. Now I'm at full health. That's a bonus. Why did Heal Girl get rid of... Okay. My suggestion is... Araquanid. Because it's got the berries behind it. Although, maybe the items would have been a good choice. I feel like that's probably where Rob went. Whoa! What? Do you see how high he leapt? If I encountered a fucking insect guy and he leapt that high, I would shit bricks. And not metaphorical ones. What are bricks even made of? I was gonna like state the material and then say out my ass. But I don't know what they're made of, so I can't really make that comment. It's not really a thing that I can like say in confidence, you know? I like how he's pointing. Okay, Charmeleon's gonna lift this though. Yeah, lift it with 1 hit point. You love to see it, really. You love to see it. You don't love to see the rain. That I'm like pretty ambivalent on, you know? No, I need super effective damage. I also sent this to my girlfriend. As in, like, you accidentally messaged that to your girlfriend instead of to the chat. Or am I just missing an innuendo? I hope she... I hope she brings super effective damage then. I'm pretty sure we kill Araquanid next turn, but Araquanid might also kill Charmeleon, I'm guessing? No, it's trying to kill Smallant. That's interesting. That's not really who I would have gone for. Alright. Alright, Araquanid down. It's good because I have Hex and Will-O-Wisp and Nasty Plot. So I need to catch this. In my head I was like, I need to let Rob take this one, and I do, but I can catch it as well. I can have my cake and eat it too. It might be a water cake. If you don't change it, you're not going to do anything. Ah, fair. Does Slowbro not have anything all that good? Alright. Ugh. Yawning. Alright. Flamethrower? Flamethrower? As in, did Araquanid have Flamethrower? Is that what you meant? Okay, I'm gonna Will-O-Wisp first turn. You know, make sure this guy is burned. That's what you had on the bro. Oh, I see. Slowbro gets Flamethrower? Huh. You didn't get a shiny that sandwich? Oh. Hopefully nap on soon. You're showing some DAs now? Hell yeah. Yeah, we're just at the end of this one, so won't be too long until... Yeah, you won't have to wait too long. Youch. Alright, who knows, maybe you just, maybe your shiny luck's just saving itself for now. Alright, I'm gonna get a nice nasty plot off. You hope so. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Alright. Do do Right. Necrozma's the last of the light trio that you need? Hell yeah. Well, yeah, best of luck. Hopefully you can get that blue creature. This would be the point where I like kind of add what it is, but I'm genuinely unsure what Necrozma's meant to be. In like this, I mean, I know what it's meant to be in like general. It's like a dragon, you know. It's like a dragon that is weakened in a weakened state. Like, I'm a big fan of how you can see the parts that make up Ultra Necrozma and regular Necrozma. It's a shame that it might be a while until we get to see Ultra Necrozma assemble itself again. It's a dragon alien thing. Yeah, more or less. Alright, let's take this guy down. The thunk. Alright, Necrozma number 2. Numero dos. Alright. Gotcha. Let's see what we got. Thievul, Stoutland, Araquanid, Necrozma. We certainly got all 3 of these Pokemon. Anyway. Let's hop back in. No need to dawdle. No need to procrastinate. When we could do the next Necrozma. Code is 2 as per usual. That is 00000002. I repeat, 00000002. Alright. Alright. Obviously, we'll be fighting Necrozma in maybe not the near future, but in the future, when I do my Pokemon Ultra Moon Egglock. I'll be giving everybody a link to a Google form for that tomorrow, in the start of my Scarlet and Violet Nuzlocke. So, if you want to check out and maybe submit a Pokemon, keep an eye out tomorrow on, if not the stream, the Discord. For eggs. To create egg. Oh wait, I just realized something. Alright. Wait, maybe I didn't, never mind. Ah, shit. Bishop. For some reason in my head everyone was choosing at the same time, and, obviously that was not the case. Alright. Ooh, Pangoro. Probably not the best thing to fight, though, when I am a Dark Steel type. Then again, whatever that guy is probably isn't the best thing to fight either. Okay, there are items on the right. Also on the left. There's also a thing... Honestly, like, I think... Pangoro might be a risk. If you guys want to go Quagsire, that's fair. But, we can get items this way. So all I've got to do is survive. Which is easier said than done, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I might have bitten off a bit too much here, but... I can Dynamax first turn, so really. You want the panda? That's fair, I can't slate that. Honestly, I think I'm gonna pass up the Dynamax here and just scream at this thing. Hopefully let Rob do more damage to it. Did he avoid the metal sound? You see, that's what I was a bit worried about happening. You'll probably keep your Mon for the adventure? Yeah, I feel like our Mons are pretty solid. I'd say the one worry would be Scolipede is weak to Psychic. Bug doesn't resist Psychic, unfortunately. So the Poison type is still an issue, but other than that... That was a long yawn. Alright. Alright. You see, really though, it's fine. Because all we gotta do is not lose another Pokemon this whole game. And it's not like... There's another one. It's not like there's another... It's not like I'm gonna get hit by Hammer Arm again, is what I'm trying to say. That's like the thought I'm trying to squeeze out of like my brain. I'm gonna metal sound again. Whoa, what happened to my voice? I'm gonna metal sound again. Good thing I did it after everybody else attacked. Hell yeah. Life Dew being able to be intercepted by a Water Absorb isn't a thing I expected, but I find it very... Ooh. I lived that time! At that time I survived it! I was like, oh no, I'm so dead, and then I wasn't. And then I wasn't dead and am still alive. That's right, I'm so cool. I think this guy dies before it gets another attack off on me, honestly. Yeah. Hell yeah. That went swimmingly. Didn't mean to use a luxury ball. That is a mistake. That is an accident. But I wonder if we'll get Mega Pangoro. Because I feel like Pangoro was one of like the ooh from Pokemon X and Y, you know? It was one of the like the ooh Pokemon, you know? Like in my head, Pangoro was one of like the kind of frontliner. Oh, this guy's cool from X and Y, from Gen 6, you know? Alright, let's go to, what's it called? That one guy. Yeah. Greedent. Let's go through Greedent to get to the backpacker. Life Orb, Shell Bell. The Life Orb's probably a mistake at this health range, I'm going to be honest. I just kind of clicked on the thing I thought would be the most useful. I was like pressing, I was like, oh shit, I need to choose something, and I just kind of clicked the Life Orb. Like, I was unsure about the Life Orb, but the Understandable Warrior Blake. What's it called? For the Understandable Warrior in doubt, that, like, I'd kill myself with it. But, like, the Quick Claw wasn't going to be better. The Shell Bell was, like, the next thing, but, like, the Shell Bell isn't really, like, that useful. But it would have been that useful for me at that time, because I'm... Almost. Almost. Close. But no bamboo leaf. Because he's got a bamboo leaf in his mouth, like a cigar. Life, dude! How much? Like 40. As long as this guy doesn't have a fighting attack, we will do fine. This guy has a fighting attack. I think the funniest thing Rob could have done then is attack me. Obviously, it would have like lost us well, no, lost us the thing, but it would have put that risk on the table. But it would have been funny. Did Green did Green just use that one attack? Did Green just use Soul Stance? Alright. Yes, it did. Oh, that's fun. Who are you attacking, Green? Ordino? Yeah, that's fine. It's not, but Ordino tanked it. Ordino ate that hit. Ordino ate. Imagine like Ordino like striking a little like pose like. I can't like kind of get across the idea that I want to, but like you know what I mean. I'm sure when I say something ate, like the exact image I want to convey is like broadcasting itself into your mind. Alright. For now, I'm going to... I'm not going to say green. I'm in the green now. Ordino isn't. Ordino's in the red, which is a bit concerning for Ordino, honestly. I believe... okay, so the ice-type one is the one with, berries, yes. Is that a Basculin? Did we miss a Basculin? I think we might have missed a Basculin. Or a Frostmoth. I learned the other day that Snom has one of the lowest base stat totals of every Pokemon. Like, of any Pokemon ever, Snom is one of, like, the lowest base stat totals. Sorry, Mr. Basculin, not today. Devastating. But Storm's still the go. Storm's still great. Someone beat the game with it? I mean, yeah. Well, look at him. He is very small. What's it called? I don't know. I always find those videos funny when people are like, can I beat the game with Ash's team? Or like, can I beat the game with like this or that? And it's always like, yeah. Yeah, no, you can. The point of Pokemon is you can just use any Pokemon you want. If you've got enough skill and brain power, you can definitely beat the game. Blipbug 2, I believe, is in the low base stats, or beat the game with. Because I know that the answer to at least one of those is yes. As in, it's sunken and wishy-washy level. It's not quite, actually. It's like a step above. Like, sunken and wishy-washy level? It's a hard one to get down to. Oh, I hit everybody. Shit. But yeah, anyway, if you think you've got good knowledge on Pokemon BSTs, I'd recommend tuning into tomorrow's YouTube short. In fact, I'd recommend tuning into today's YouTube short as well. But that's just because I like views. Gonna get rid of that one. Spoilers. Spoilers. Don't give people the answers. Don't give people the answers to the Pokemon quiz, Felix. If you give them the answers, then they'll have no reason to come to my videos, you know? Can't have you being the source of Pokemon information. On the bright side, you will now probably get the YouTube short correct. Sorry, I jumped at the chance to prove you wrong. I see. Yeah, no, I just remembered Wishy-Washy and Sunkern being at the top. I did not memorize Blipbug's place in it. I knew it was low. Alright. I also know that, like, Catscoon and Silcoon have the same base stat total as, like, Seedot. Which is funny. Like, I feel like it's easy to forget that, like, those early bugs... Pokemon like get beat in a fight. What is the biggest Pokemon you think you could beat in a fight? We've already had this conversation. There's a conversation we've already had. I now remember my answer. My answer was Charmander. Which I stand by. My answer remains consistent. I do think I could beat a Charmander. Oh, Frostmoth's dead. I did catch Frostmoth, right? Probably. Maybe. I think I did. I'm like... Well, I'm becoming less sure by the second. But I'm pretty sure. I think... Cobalion! He can, like, manifest a sword out his forehead. His, like, hide is... Like, he can't be steel-type for no reason. You know? Like, I was gonna be like, his, like, skin's probably as hard as steel, but, like, I don't believe that's true. I mean, I honestly kind of do believe it's true with Tinker Tinkline. You're just going to will him to explode with your mind. Sorry, mate. Cobalion cannot learn Explosion. Yeah, no, sorry, dude. Cobalion does not get Explosion, which means you cannot will him to explode with your mind. It'll be your move, not his. Oh, as in, like, you've got the attack explode with mind. Oh, wait, what is it? What is it? Shit. Do you have the move Everyone Explode Now? From the Pokemon TCG. Which does 30 damage times the number of Pineco and Fortress you have in play. Is this fake? Is this card fake? I think that's a misprint. Had a heart attack then. Shiny Frostmoth is green and not pink. Oh yeah, it just looks pink because of the background. I see. Me walking onto the battleground with 18 Fortress in your pockets. I think your pockets would be rather heavy in that case. You know? I think to do that, you'd have very heavy pockets. Alright. On to the next one. Coders to invite others. Alright. Durant. I do like Grapple Locked, but I feel like Durant is like the better choice here. Bluntly put. Bluntly put and suggested. I think I'm going to try change the stream category. I spent about half the stream in the Sword and Shield category. I'm gonna go over to Scarlet and Violet's stream category and just see. Trying to figure out if there are actually any dark types up here. Cannot tell. Right gives me good vibes. I think that's a Relicanth. I just realised Rob got Mr. Basculin. I even twigged that I was too busy changing my stream category. You love to see it, really. Kiz, hello, how goes it? I hope your week's gone well. I do have more room in my Dynamax adventures. Unfortunately, we have just started one, though. So the answer is yes, in about 20 minutes. Sorry about that, but welcome to the stream all the same. I hope your week's gone well. Alright. Fantastic, all is good? Hell yeah, glad to hear it. Also, out of interest, did you click on my stream in the Sword and Shield category or the Scarlet and Violet category? Alright. Now then. Durant is like a pretty good one to have, to be fair. But, Sword and Shield, you came in just as I swapped. Oh, I see. Oh, maybe I'll swap back. I was thinking I'd not seen many people join, so I might try switching. But, now I'm wondering about pivoting back. I'll leave it like this for a bit, just to see, just to compare. Funny timing though, I'll give you that. Alright. Oh! That's a lot of grapple lock damage. Love to see it, really. Do love a good grapple locked. Yeah, grapple lock's one of those Pokemon I was talking about on Wednesday. Like one of those Pokemon that you use in a playthrough, and then you develop respect for. You know? Like, you don't care about it before, but then you actually use it, and you're like, this guy goes hard. You know? Like, I like grapple lock. Grapple locks is pretty cool, and I would not have thought that if not for my Sword and Shield playthrough. That I did a few months back. I always find it funny how it's pure fighting. Like, it doesn't need to be a water fighting. But like, you'd think it would be. And I thought it was for a long time. Well, it has more tentacles to throw more jabs. Exactly. It also only evolves knowing Taunt, interestingly enough. Which I didn't realise at first. Life Orb again. Eviolite Durant kind of goes hard, actually. Eviolite Durant. It would be an interesting Pokemon to get an evolution. Wait, you know there are, like, loads of different little types of ants? Obviously, but, like, it could evolve into, like, one of those, like, big soldier ants. It could evolve into, like, one of those ants with, like, a disc on its forehead that they use to, like, plug up holes. And then it could obviously have, like, a queen ant evolution and stuff. Maybe it could have, like, a flying ant evolution. Fire Ant, Durant, and Metal Armor Heatmore. Like a reverse of the dynamic, where Durant is now the hunter. That'd be fucked up, but I'd respect it. Deserved, honestly. Anteaters have had it good for too long. And I don't think that's a controversial opinion. Alright. They should make Durant similar to Eevee. Exactly. You get me, exactly. Like, Unova doesn't have an Eevee comparison, you know? Like, Unova's, like... it does like a good job at like having like its follow-ups to Kanto Pokemon.
Woo! Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for.
Big
That's what it's
skill
all
in.
about.
Don't worry, Rob. I'm sure you'll get there. By the end of stream, I'm sure you'll have one perfectly timed blurb. But yeah, I think Durant should be the first Pokemon to get an every type evolution. Right. Giant Mr. Basculin, indeed, you love to see it. Ouch. Bit uncalled for. Don't attack my ant. Alright. This should be Quillfish's last seconds on this earth, which is good. I think I have a shiny Quillfish somewhere. I can't remember if I transferred it up. Then again, I should probably think if I have any hunts that I've not done yet on DS games. Because if there are like any hunts on DS that I haven't completed yet, for obvious reasons, I ought to get on with completing them sooner rather than later. Right. I'm good without Quillfish. Durant is still the GOAT. Although I am running a bit low on health. There are berries just beyond Fracture. Alright. We're actually making pretty good time with this one. Then again, those are famous last words. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Alright. Oh, yeah. For a moment there I was trying to figure out if my cat was on the bed, or if it was my hoodie. Because I put it on the bed earlier. Because it's been such a nice day today. Like, I know how stereotypically British it is to talk about the weather. But it was a very nice day today. Like, really pleasant outside. You die to likely any Necrozma hit, unfortunately. That's why we're getting the berries. Or do you just mean in general? Hottest of the year, right? Probably. Like, to be fair, there is not much competition. In general. At least you have Substitute. Hopefully you can do that. Get a good Subble. Or maybe you just need to have more faith in Mr. Basculin and his prowess. Basculin, our Mr. Basculin did beat a Giratina 2 days ago. Right. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's meant to get colder again now, which is a shame. But, it was nice while it lasted, you know? I feel like that's, like, the general gist of the year. Is, like, it's nice, good weather, and then it kind of goes again for a bit. Just kind of rains for a while. And then it gets, like, nice again for another day. And it's really great. And then, like, it rains again. But then, it's nice. For maybe, like, 3 hours. Alright, Necrozma time. Let's see how this goes. Unfortunately, I have Metal Sound, which is useful for Frostlass, so I'm going to use Metal Sound. Why is Basculin already at half health? Like, do the berries not give you a full heal? Am I not at full health? I am baffled. They don't full heal. Huh. I was always under the impression they did. The more you know, I guess. It fucked me up when I found out that the heal cheers in Scarlet and Violet is a like random % chance of was like a random chance at a random % of healing. Anywhere from like 20% to 100. That's gonna smart. Oh wait, oh it's Quillfish, okay. It's still smarted. Ouch. Quillfish is dead. But it's a portion of HP plus remove status ailments. Ah, fair. Yeah, I don't know why, I just always assumed it was a full heal. Crunch. I wonder what Necrozma tastes like. I bet its texture is like glass. I feel like its texture is probably like a kind of glass texture. Yo. The Max Phantasm defense drop and Metal Sound was a good combination there. Alright. Let's go into that again. Never mind, I am dead. Honestly, quite devastating. Probably tastes like death. Mmm, yummy. I don't know, I just imagine you wouldn't be able to get your teeth into it. Again, my gut's telling me glass. Alright. Yeah, Scarlet Violet raids put me in the wrong headspace. I'm always like, okay, I don't want to catch this. And then I remember, no, I do want to catch this. So next time I do Scarlet Violet raids, I'm going to be like, okay, I want to catch this. The good sir, Mr. Basculin, will outlast you all. Seemingly. This is your 30th Necrozma, yo. Have you phased at all in this hunt? All hail Lord Basculin the Masculine. Alright, no shinies and whatnot. Alright. I do apologise, Kizzy, but I'm going to go to the toilet quickly. I will be back, though, and once I am back, it will be time for some Dynamax adventures. So if you do want to stick around for some, I will be continuing once I'm back, but Ban's got to piss. Where's the mute?
Logos printed.
Okay, we are back again. Alright. Piss GG, indeed. Alright, let's... Forgot that was gonna happen. Yippee! Alright, I'm glad that didn't fuck up my Necrozma. Alright, let me just reconnect to the internet. You did it 18. Ah, fair. Was it a new shiny, or was it a... Was it an old... Wait, I just realized the piss cup. Alright. Code will be 2000002. That is 0000002. It's lemonade? Yeah, of course. It's just bad timing. All right. You up and in, Mr. Meat? Or are you back onto the Wigglets? That's piss in the cup. I knew it! I knew it! Drinking. Nah, psych, you can't get me. Everybody knows that piss is red. And you know what they say, milk, milk, lemonade, round the corner chocolate's made. They do say that, Rob. That is the thing they say. Alright. I'm gonna go with Jolteon, honestly. What if Pilk is actually piss and milk? I mean, there's no reason it couldn't be. Like, the threat of Pilk. The person you're serving it to isn't gonna know. They're not gonna know if you mean, Pepsi milk. Or, ooh, Copper Raja. Alright, what we got? Have we got any, actual dark types on the way up? It doesn't look like it, but there is a Basculin to the right, so that has entirely informed my decision. I think the funniest thing that could happen is we get a shiny Basculin. Cannot stress enough. Right, Jolteon has Helping Hand, which is pretty good. Might gun for that. Use that in my strategic moments. Oh, cat is off the bed. Alright. Alright. I hope next gen that we get some, like, kind of gauntlet like this again. Because it's a shame we didn't get, like, a raid gauntlet in Scarlet and Violet. Like, it would have been cool if at the bottom of Area 0 we could, like, find, like, a big crystal or something. And if you go in there, you get a gauntlet like this. Where you can catch, like, a multiple Pokemon and fight a strong Pokemon at the end. Maybe that could have been where you got, the other paradoxes. Paradox, well, yeah, Walking Wake, Iron Leaves, Iron Crown, Gouging Fire and whatnot. Like, you got them all in, like, a raid gauntlet at the end of, the depths of Area Zero. And then maybe they could have had, like, a Paradox Keldeo and Ho-Oh there as well, just to sweeten the deal. I think that could have been fun. But oh well. Hopefully they do something like this for next gen. Because I think this is a really, like, fun mechanic, and it's a I don't want to swap Pokemon, I misclicked. Okay. I guess I'm saddling myself with Kadabra. Entirely my fault. I just clicked the downward button a bit too aggressively. Okay, we only get Basculin if we go to the right. As much as in any other situation, I would pick Cryogonal. There goes Jolteon. Indeed, it's not like it had Helping Hand and Shadow Ball. Hey, give me it back. Give me back the Jolteon. Wouldn't it be so funny if you gave me back the Jolteon? Oh, Dusclops? I will not say no to a Dusclops. Not bad indeed. Pretty solid. It's a shame there aren't all that many good Pokemon between here and Necrozma this time. Generally, there's been like a couple of good ones, but this time there's not really been much. Alright. Alright. What we got? We got Hex. That'll do alright. It would have been better if we got, like, Will-O-Wisp as well. Like Rotom had. Honestly, that Rotom would have been peak if it had Thunder Wave instead of Will-O-Wisp. Because, what's it called? Obviously, then it could have buffed its power of Electro Ball as well. Oh, you got Max Lightning, of course. Bit of damage, that, bloody hell. Alright. It's funny, because I've already seen people freaking out over the fact that, it's been a while since we did their words. Legends Arceus got announced, like, over a month ago at this point, and we haven't heard anything. And some people are like, oh my god, it's been so long and we haven't heard news. As if we didn't have to wait till June for Scarlet and Violet news when it was first announced. Like, again, if Legends CA is releasing in 2025, I don't think we're going to get any news until September. That's my bet, because we're going to have to wait a pretty decent while until we actually see any footage from the game. Which I'm alright with at day's end. Like, it'd be nice to see, like, what the game is actually going to look like. I guess it would cease the time period arguments people are having. But, no! Basculin was there! Devastating. We were, like, on top of him. Would have been a shiny eye though. We missed the shiny Basculin, you know. All of us would have gotten it shiny. I can bet my liver on it. All right. I guess Luxray will be a bit more useful, but Basculin. anything specifically effective, but... Alright. There we go. I mean, yeah, I might shiny hunt it sooner rather than later, honestly. Grab a nice shiny Basculin, maybe, in Scarlet Violet. Seems like a plan. We'll be continuing the Krogunk hunt on Monday, obviously. For the Krogunk box. Alright. Sorry, you subconsciously selected the item route. It's fine. Mr. Basculin will live on in our dreams. You better get into Necrozma, though. I'm sure Luxray will have, like, Crunch. Probably. Mayhaps. Ouch. Okay. Almost there with you. Okay. Oh, I went into gamer focus. Uh-oh. But yeah, I will be interested if we get it, like, later rather than sooner. How much information we'll get in a new ZA trailer? Like... Because in the first Legends Arceus trailer, which obviously was about a year before the game released, we, I think, learnt about the agile and strong style attacks, right? Which is, like, the main... Oh, it doesn't have any dark attacks. It has light screen, though, which is pretty good. Although I think Necrozma might have mostly physical attacks, now that I think about it. It looks like it shouldn't. But I think it does. I'm not sure if it has its signature. No, it does have Photon Geyser. I'm wrong. Alright. Skitter Smack's also super effective, and it lowers special attack. I'll use that first turn, and then I'll move on to max moves later. Alright. But yeah, I'll be interested to see if we have, like, another kind of battle mechanic in the same way we have, in the same way we got, like, the style attacks. Maybe we'll get real-time combat in Z2A. I think that would be interesting. Because obviously, like, set in a city, I doubt we'll have to fight Pokemon in the same way that we did in Legends Arceus. You know? But I feel like one of Legends Arceus' main standout features was the fact that it did have, like, actual, almost combat against Pokemon, really. obviously like throwing like mud balls and then the bombs to like calm them. I guess the issue is if we were controlling Pokemon, they'd need to like code different behaviors for every Pokemon. Because when you're like coding behaviors for like a person who can throw things, that's a lot simpler than like coding every Pokemon. Yeah. I guess it really depends on the size of the Z2A Dex. I feel like I've already mentioned this, but like XY is the biggest Pokedex of any Pokemon game, not counting DLCs. When you count the 200 plus Pokemon that DLCs, both of the DLCs added to the base game, Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet are the Pokemon games with the most Pokemon in them. But X and Y, I believe, has a Pokedex of about 450. Because each Dex has 150 Pokemon in it. So I'll be interested to see if that gets echoed in Z2A, or if they cut it down, because, you know, it's in Lumiose. Additionally, if, like, I feel like if Z2A keeps all the Pokemon in base Kalos, then I'll have a Pokedex of about, like, 500 Pokemon. And if it's going to be 500 Pokemon, then I really don't think the battle style will end up being, real-time. But it is fun to speculate. Alright. There we go. Nothing to cross me down. What we got? What we got? I guess I need to catch it before I start going on about what I got. Alright. There we go. What we got? Obviously we got Luxray, Kadabra, and Seizure, right? And it looks like no shinies. Let me just double check on Kadabra. Indeed. I feel like Kadabra is a shiny that's obvious when you see it, but you're always like fretting when it's not shiny, you know? But to be fair, I remember a Stuffle hunt I did when about like 300 or so encounters in, I was squinting at the Stuffle, like, is that a shiny? I don't think it is, but... And, like, pink and yellow are not similar colours at all. Alright, code is 2 again. Like, shiny hunts just fry your brain, I find. Especially when they go on for a while, it just starts becoming a... Is there a shiny? Is that a shiny? At least they do with me. Alright. Alright. There we go. Don't believe anyone else is joining. Well, we got... Oh, Malamar! Malamar's definitely one of those Pokemon I think should get a Mega in Z2A. Serena would be another cool one. Alright. I'll be honest, Malamar was like the best option there. Heliolisk. Nidoking's actively weak. It's an Necrozma. Hopefully, Sophie the NPC does not keep it. That would be rather annoying. Stand the water there. What is that fish? Oh, it's an Arish. It's an Aracuda. Alright, I cannot tell. There's an item lady this way, so that's my bet. Alright. Now that I think... Yeah, there was an item lady in the other direction as well, actually. It's just the one on the right was a bit more visible. So I guess no matter which way we went, we would have been coming out on top. Or coming out with items, I guess. Alright. Let's get some Dynamax Night Slash off. Although that's not super effective, is it? Honestly, a little concerned at what new Pokemon are actually in the group here. Because obviously I'm set with Malamar, but you guys could probably have better options than Heliolisk and Serena. No shade to Serena. A little bit of shade to Heliolisk. Alright. Yo, Serena's got swag? You know what? Maybe Serena's okay. Maybe Serena's kind of awesome, actually. Bug. Entirely sidetracked me. I guess it is getting to bug season. I saw some wasps today. Haven't seen any wasps yet this year. The main signifier that we're like getting into summer is the little yellow and black lads. But really, they're not. I don't know. I felt like I've chilled out on wasps a lot. Like I used to be like horrified of wasps. You know, when I was younger, if like if a wasp flew around the picnic table, I would like get up and walk across the area to get away from it. But like wasps are chill in spring and summer, but it's when you get to late summer, early autumn, they're not chill at all then. But that's because they're now unemployed. I'm gonna die. Like, the nest shuts down for the winter, the queen goes elsewhere, and then, all the wasps of the colony are just kind of left to die. And, like, I think I'd be a bit pissed off if that happened to me. Is my hot take? I think if that happened to me, that would upset me a bit. You know? I'd be a little bit upset by that. Alright, Stunfisk, Lanoon. Oh, we're gonna have to go Claydol. I don't know why I contemplated any other way. Alright. Expert Bell. You know what? That's pretty useful in this situation, since I do actually have a Malamar. I just had a cat. Missy? Oh, yeah. Not much to say now. She has leapt up onto my window and is now going to stare out across the garden. Alright. A shiny Claydol would be pretty hype, actually. I love Claydol. I like how it's looking down at us. I almost don't like how it's looking down at us, you know? Like, that is very menacing. Like, I find it so funny that Pokemon now, like, look their opponent in the eyes. Like, it was very funny when you were, like, fighting alphas and stuff, and they just stared down at you. And it's also very funny when you're fighting a Claydol and it's, like, tilted at a 45-degree angle. So it can look you in the eye. Ouch! What the why me? I guess I'm probably the biggest threat to it. That's probably why me. This is, like, a good matchup for us, now that I think about it. Like, I think only Hatterene doesn't have a super effective attack, but it still did a load of damage. Whoop, whoop. Alright. Almost. I guess if ZA ends up having a smaller Pokedex than Kalos, though, there's every chance that maybe every Pokemon in the Dex will be able to Mega Evolve. Because I feel like even if they don't include all the Auraz Megas, they'll still include, like, a few of them. We're getting a new Lati. Like Latias and Latios. I bet they're gonna make that a trio. I'm calling it. I'm calling it now. It's gonna be a trio. Generation 9, it becomes the Lati trio. Which I guess makes it a little less unique, because there aren't that many duos in Pokemon. Alright, there are berries this way, so we should probably do Mushana. Just get nice and healed up, because, Necrozma. Alright. Alright. But yeah, like, sorry, I've been thinking a lot about Z2A today. I'm not sure why. I mean, maybe it's because I saw that post. I think it was yesterday I saw it, where someone was saying how it had been like 40 days, and we'd heard no news, and I was like, yeah, that's normal. That is a normal amount of time to not hear any news about a new Pokemon game. I think it'll be into at least summer that we actually start hearing more about Z2A. Oh, but a more current thing is the new Pokemon opening has been released, because the new episode is released. I'm interested to see how the new arc of Pokemon Horizons goes. I hope we do see a decent amount of Freed in it. I'm worried that he's going to take too much of a backseat for the next, I'm guessing like 20 or so episodes. I'm guessing their school arc is going to be like a big training arc bit for the main characters. I'm sure they're going to be like treated as strong Pokemon trainers afterwards. Which I guess makes sense because they'll have beaten all 8 gym leaders of Paldea. Alright. It's funny to me though that we are taking like this intermission to do the Paldea gym leaders. I guess it would be nice to like kind of get a bit of a glimpse into what a season in Paldea with Ash would have looked like. Because obviously he didn't get to go to Paldea. To be fair, he didn't get to go to Galar either. Like, I guess they did the World Championships instead of Galar and Journeys. But I wonder if the main characters of Scarlet and Violet are gonna go round Galar as well at some point. Do the Galar League circuit. Just to make up for the fact that Ash didn't. I guess if they did do that, though, it would kind of firmly confirm whether or not Horizons takes place in the same universe as the original series. Alright, Necrozma time. Let's see how this goes. I feel like the answer is it probably does. I guess it would arguably be easier if it didn't, because then they wouldn't have to worry about bringing characters back. Like a character like if they ever went to Kanto again, like characters like Misty and Brock would obviously need to act in the specific ways that befit their previous positions. I was gonna say, okay. Have I attacked it yet? And will... I think I did attack it first. I see. Oh, I'm being Dynamax now. Okay, never mind. I was going to suggest Topsy-Turvying, but I think I'm just going to Dynamax and going for the kill. Because obviously, like, I'm probably the best person to Dynamax in the group, being the only person with a super effective attack, if I'm not mistaken. Unless Rob has something I'm not aware of. Do you think if Malamar got a Mega, it would flip back upside down? In fact, I don't think it would, because, I feel like that would be too much like an evolution. I don't know, I guess that's what I always think about when it comes to Mega Evolutions, is... it's kind of straddling a line. You want it to look like a Mega Evolution, not like an evolution. I feel like they did a pretty decent job with making sure it's Pokemon that are like more Mega'd than just straight up evolved. I think it's about keeping enough essence of the original Pokemon in it. Because obviously an evolution more or less overhauls the entire look of the Pokemon. A Mega Evolution is more of like a makeover. Alright. I think we've got this in the bag at this point. Indeedy we do. Oh? Photon Guys is special, I think? I'm pretty sure Photon Guys is special. Or is it one of those attacks that does more based on, whichever stat's higher? It makes sense, because Beast Boost was also introduced in Sun and Moon, which was dependent on which stat's highest. The noise in the raids is very ominous. It's like that low rumble. I think this is just the gap. Yeah, this is just the gap between the music. Do 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 do. Bum 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 ba 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 ba. Oh, are you going for the kill? Were you trying to make the go there? Alright. Oh, I guess you didn't get a Dynamax this time, did you? I mean, to be fair, no, there were some opportunities, I think, that it would have helped. Claydol, but Claydol went down too fast. Alright, what we got? Show me what you got. Hatterene, Claydol, Musharna, and Necrozma. Shiny Hatterene's grey. Yeah. Hatterene was one of my first shinies in Sword and Shield. That and Berserker. I'm not sure what motivated me to hunt Berserker, but I did. I did a few hunts and then I did Draco's ult, which took me well over 1,000 encounters. Which I guess is like normal. I do hope they bring the Galafossils back at some point. Alright, yeah. Code is 2, as per usual. Yeah, I do hope they bring the Galafossils back at some point. I mean, I was already saying that I think Z2A would probably be the best kind of opportunity to bring the Galafossils back. Oh. Missy has made her way onto the bed. Alright. Yeah. You probably didn't hear her little groan. Right. I do find it funny when cats like let out that like very like little low murk, barely opening their mouth for it. Like, Missy is very... What words do I use here? You're shiny hunting Necrozma too? Oh yeah, Ethan. I mean, yeah. Do you wanna join in on join with us? Or have you already got a group? But yeah, Necrozma's a nice shiny. I've already got a shiny Kyurem, and I want the other fusion shiny. The other 3-in-1 shiny. Big fan of the Alolan... The Light Trio. I mean, Alola in general is my favourite region. But yeah, I hope your week's gone well, and I hope your Necrozma shiny hunting is going well as well. Are you phased at all with it? Got any accidental shinies along the way? Can't join because you don't have Nintendo Online, sorry. Understandable! Best of luck with your hunts all the same, though. Hopefully the NPCs treat you well. Morpeko, I guess that's better than nothing. Which Lickitung, Claydol, and Clang are. Very underwhelming combination, I'll be honest. On Butterfree comes after, of course it does. Alright. You've done 92 adventures and haven't even got one shiny. That is incredibly unlucky. Hopefully you get one soon. Who knows, maybe it's building up for you to get a double. Alright, there's an Absol to the other way. Okay. Oh, I see where you're going for the items, Rob. I don't know, I think... Unless you're happy with... Which did you choose? Clang? Unless you're happy with what you've got now. I'd say we go to the Absol. I'm gonna Dynamax just so I don't get one shot. You know? Alright. Posh Shiny Absol would be cool. Like, that's the fun thing with considering Dynamax Adventures, is sometimes it's just like, there's a chance this Pokemon will be shiny. Alright. You also have no effective attacks against this thing. Ah. Yeah, no, I only have Ice Fang. I do actually have Dark attacks, to be fair. Okay, thankfully Butterfree has Giga Drain. Bounce. Okay, that's not great. And I have made it hail. Which also isn't great. I find it interesting that they actually added the animation. To Morpeko and Scarlet and Violet. Apparently the animation of Morpeko's form change is in Sword and Shield. They just don't use it in battle. Like, I wonder if there's like a specific limitation there that meant they couldn't do it, but I'm glad that it's actually present in Scarlet and Violet. Alright. One more turn and this thing should be down. Alright. Oh, there is a bug launching itself at my screen. You love to see it. I mean, love's a stretch, but... Oh, that's a thought. Getting to summer, getting to the time when you turn any light on in your room at night and like every bug ever comes to say hello. I didn't want me to use a Pokeball, but oh well. Like, one of the things that I always find funny about the summertime is like, if you leave a light on in the house and like a curtain open, when you go past that window, you will always see like 5 different insects just sitting on the window, staring in longingly, wishing they lived in a world, where they could get in through the window. How many adventures did you do? I'm honestly not quite sure how many we've done so far. I'm gonna pick out... Okay. What items we got? We have got the Shell Bell. I'm gonna go Muscle Land. Yeah, I'm not quite sure, honestly. We've done, like, quite a number. If you count the ones that we did before Necrozma. Because I think, all in all, I've only gotten one shiny in these streams, which is a Machoke. We must have done, like, 6 today, so far. I don't know, maybe like 30 to 50, I'd say, in that kind of range. I've not been counting, honestly. I consider this more of like a community thing than a shiny hunt. Right. Oh, hello? What? Oh! Healed me for my 3 damage, how kind. Oh, okay. Interesting. I'll give it that. Not good, but interesting. Starting to think the Absol would have been the wiser choice. Alright. Does the Butterfree not have any bug attacks? It hasn't used any. I think it might only have Pollen Puff. Sorry, I was mashing. Ah, I see. Ooh. Yeah, because I think Wishcash dies this turn as well. If not Butterfree, and then Wishcash next turn. Are Pollen Puffs an attack as well, and you didn't use it? You had a super effective attack this would be dead by now, mate. Thankfully, Lurantis did... that? Not quite sure why it did that. But it did. And it meant we didn't lose a Pokemon this turn, so... Alright. Right. No. An ultimate fight. Let's make this choice count so we can stop you having a clang. I guess Lurantis does have X-Scissor. Alright, what's next? A Tyrantrum or Grapploct? I'm gonna say Grapploct because it has berries. Alright. Oh, Butterfree is almost dead. Yeah, Butterfree is definitely dead, actually. There's no way Butterfree is surviving a turn against this thing. There's maybe no chance I survive a turn against this thing if it gets a full 5, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, I only got 2, lucky. Alright. Does Morpeko get more attack when it's hangry? Is that its thing? No, its stats are identical. Okay, what does it being hungry even do? Does it do anything in particular? It just changes the type of aura wheel. Interesting. Because it's normally electric dark. Like, the electric dark part is part of Morpeko. Like, that's always, like, a Morpeko thing. So I think the only thing it does is change Aura Wheel. Which, like, sure, I guess? Why not? Alright. Now then. No need to switch to Tyrantrum. Kinda wish the Butterfree had. Because it's probably going to die to Necrozma. Alright. What we got? Oh, oh, oh. You won't start off hungry, which isn't great, but we do have Dark Pulse. So let's Dark Pulse for now. I think I might have been a bit late. Almost! I was early, actually. There we go! Oh, I kind of ruined your perfect run. I apologize for the second Divine Boom. Alright. Perfect, hell yeah. Oh, it's paralyzed, nice. Alright, it's Aura Wheel, this will do more damage because it's physical. And I have that. What's it called? Muscle Band. Alright. Alright. He automatizes speed and makes it become nimble. What does nimble do? I always forget what nimble does. I know it tells you it became nimble, which means I feel like it's got to do something. Do I have the shiny charm? I do indeed. I do not believe it affects Dynamax Adventures though, unless I'm horribly mistaken. As far as I'm aware, it's just a 1 in 100. Oh, my thing's up. Okay. I'm wondering. Does Shiny Charm affect Dynamax Adventures? Oh, no, it does! It's 1 in 300 if you don't have the charm. Wait hard. Ah, interesting. It's a very, like, niche bit. It's very, like, niche. Oh, Butterfree's dead. It's a very niche... No brain. Weight is such, like, a niche mechanic. Because it doesn't affect most things. And every Pokemon that can, like, have light body and stuff aren't really Pokemon that would want to be lighter. Like, the only reason you'd want to be lighter really is... Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only reason you'd want to be lighter is for low kick. And Grass Knot. And that's like 2 niche moves that don't really see much use. Like, if you're about to fight Gardenia, sure. But, like, most of the time, they're just not all that present. All that useful. So I do find it quite funny that there's, like, a whole ass ability that halves your weight. A whole item that halves your weight. Like, if it tied itself to speed or evasion somehow, I think that would be interesting, but it doesn't. So... maybe they should make a heavy type, you know? Maybe that's the answer, is we get given a heavy type. Yep, no shiny, sir. Like, people are always asking for a sound type, because there's a bunch of sound-based mechanics in Pokemon. So maybe we should get a heavy type. Right. Code is as per usual. 2. I hope we do get a Necrozma at some point, because I think it'd be fun after Necrozma to get Xerneas or your battle. Because I feel like Zygarde isn't going to get a new form, so I'm not as fussed with a shiny Zygarde. But Xerneas and your battle, I bet they will get new forms. Well, it's only 4 moves based on weight, and the damage is for weighing more. Exactly. Oh, okay. Which is why you'd want to weigh less. Or do you mean... oh yeah, because Heavy Slam and Heavy Crash and stuff like that. Yeah. Which you wouldn't want to weigh less for, you know? Wait, so when you say 4, do you mean Grass Knot and Low Sweep as well? Do you mean Grass Knot, Low Sweep, Heavy Slam, and Heat Crash? Or are there 2 other moves I'm not thinking of? So it's only to reduce Grass Knot and low kick damage, exactly, which it feels very, like, niche. Like, I think it'd be interesting if they expanded upon it more. Yeah, those 4. Or at least, like, added another mechanic around it, you know? Like, just, like, not like a game-changing mechanic, obviously. Not like a mechanic that, like, properly affects gameplay. Oh, Drifblim kind of has, like, a nothing moveset. Our main Shao! It's a shame that it's this specific... Wow, Rob, I am sorry. Do you want a fighting type, or a different fighting type? Unnecessary, honestly. Oh yeah, this time I'd say let's prioritize getting you, like, a good Pokemon, rather than items. Alright. We have Mantine, but beyond here we have Stuntank. I'd say we go for Weezing so we can get a Stuntank. Hi, Cahir, it's Pastor Man. I do remember you. Welcome to the stream. How goes it? I hope your week's gone well. We are doing a Dynamax Adventures today. We just started another one. We're looking for Necrozma. Well, I mean, the perfect choice for this. Right. Fairy versus fighting. Oh, but I have a psychic attack, so that's fine. Alright. Hopefully this does some good damage. I cannot remember if Weezing is the physically defensive one or not. I feel like Weezing is the physically defensive one, because Muck feels like it should be the physically defensive one, but I think it's the specially defensive one. Well, both ways were bad. If we... Oh, yeah, that's a good point. That is a good point. You haven't played Sword and Shield and you don't know how long? That's fair, that's fair. I did a Nuzlocke of it at the end of last year, beginning of this year, which was fun. But I've been doing Dynamax Adventures for a while. Obviously, not only way to get shiny legendaries on Switch, actually, that is a lie. You can get shiny legendaries in BDSP as well, but the only way to get shiny legendaries above Generation 4, if you want to get Reshiram, Zekrom, Kyurem, or Necrozma, any of those lot really, you need to do Dynamax. I entirely distracted myself, whoops. Right. Sometimes you did a random one and you got a shiny Lugia. Oh, that's hype. Hell yeah. Lugia's got a really nice shiny as well. Alright. Luckily you made it through in one piece. Let's get you that Skuntank, I think. In my educated opinion, I think Skuntank would be a good batch to have. Do I have Drifblim, don't I? Drifblim ain't all that useful itself. But I'll keep on my Drifblim. I don't think Weezing will be much more useful against a Psychic type. Nice, okay. We even get some berries along the way. That is very nice. Boom, boom. Okay. We can still get items, unless there's something better on the right side. Alright. What was that little wiggle it did at the beginning? Did you see that? Did you see the little wiggle it did? Maybe I should have switched to Wheezing, actually, because Drifblim versus Skuntank is not a good brawl situation. Dilemma. I mean, it is a dilemma. Yo! Just as it grew. You're about to hunt Stack Attacker, which you were Dynamax Adventure Hunting? Fair. Best of luck, best of luck. Hopefully you can grab the golden tower. Luckily I went for Acid Spray on the Skuntank, rather than a Dark Attack on me. Although that makes me worried that it might not have. Tall lad indeed. Makes me worried it might not have a Dark Attack. Hopefully it does. Would be more useful if it did, I think. I dare say. It would be more useful if it had a Dark Attack. Alright. Almost done with Skuntank. And then we'll see what we've got at the top. Hopefully something worthwhile, more worthwhile than Drifblim, just because Drifblim is not that good. In this situation, I feel like Drifblim could be good, but it doesn't actually have any stab attacks. Its closest thing to a stab attack is, oh, that one. Tailwind, which is a stab attack, but isn't a stab attack, because it doesn't actually do damage. Right. Was that 70 die balls left? I might have to buy more at some point. Ew, stinky. Okay, nice. It's actually got some dark attacks. Alright, what we got? A Klefki and a Dracloak. Is it a Lowland Raichu on the other side? Ah. I think Dracloak might actually be better than Drifblim. So I'm going to grab the Eviolite now. I'm going to jump over the gun and grab the Eviolite, so I can use Dracloak. Alright. Screaming. Again, unfortunately... Oh, I don't have anything for this. I'll burn it first turn, but I've really done much for a Dracloak. Alright. Yeah, we'll do one more after this, I think, and then I'll end off for the day. Obviously, after Pokedoku. Cannot forget Pokedoku. Would be nigh on sacrilege to forget Pokedoku. Thankfully, Dracloak went to the... Oh, okay, maybe not thankfully. That is a lot of damage. I don't like that. But it does mean it has a ghost attack. Did I miss? Oh, it's protected itself. Maybe Dracloak isn't a good choice. can't help but notice it got fucked up. What is Dracloak's base stats? Yeah, 50 defense and special defense, 80 attack, 60 special attack, but 104 speed. I'm gonna switch just because I've committed to the Eviolite. But, yeah, Dracloak might not be the best. Alright. Necrozma time. Oh, Weezing has Misty Surge, that's why I couldn't Will-O-Wisp it. I see. I probably couldn't Will-O-Wisp the Skuntank either, I just didn't notice. I'm gonna try Assurance it. I'm first. Never mind. That was a mistake. That was a bad idea, and I shouldn't have done it. It's a mighty shame Weezing is still here, I'm going to be honest. Might not bode well for the idea of us winning. It's haunted it. Now you can't use Automatize anymore, Necrozma. How does that feel? Not being able to use Automatize anymore. That's right, we've entirely stopped Necrozma from using Automatize. Honestly, you'll love to see it. Alright. It's a sad, sad situation. It is. Oh, Weezing is dead. Oh, Necrozma has risen. It's got better special attack. It used charge beam for that. That's a bit scary, I'm gonna be honest. But we are doing good damage. We are doing good damage all the same. Okay. Does Max Phantasm lower defense? I think it might. So I feel like you guys did more damage this turn. I guess I'll find out the harder way, eh? It is defense. Interesting. And it is growing desperate. Alright. Almost. I think I might Assurance next turn just because it'll do more damage. I don't think I shrink yet. I think I got one more turn in me. Oh, when it tried to use a Psychic attack on you. Okay, you'll love to see it. I don't know why it did that. That was a horrible maneuver on its part, I'm gonna be honest. Alright. That didn't kill, huh? Even though it was a crit? Ah. Who's that on? Not who you'd want it to be on. I see. Okay. That's not great. Gonna be honest. But, it's dead this turn anyway, so it's fine. Alright. Let's see if we got any shinies this time around. Probably not, going to be honest. I guess any time you're like, yeah, let's see if we've got any shinies, the odds are you haven't. I guess if you say it every time, then eventually you'll be right. But really, I think Dracloak's more yellow. Yeah, no, it is. Alright. Not all that miffed. Alright. Let's do one more. And then I'll call it a night. Maybe more literally than normal. Might not be up much longer. I'm rather tired, we'll be honest. Again, busy day, busy day. Going to ready up, but really need to piss. Understandable, understandable. Cannot slate that. You know what? I'm gonna go piss as well. I will be right back. Once I'm back, we will be commencing the adventure. It's me, I'm back. Crustal. Crustal time. Shame it's not a Alolan Marowak. A Alolan Marowak would have been rather good here. And a Alolan Marowak is also rather cool. So, we've been seeing a lot of Tyrantrum today, I'm gonna be honest. Alright, there's like dark types and a bug type. No, there's a ghost type and a bug type. So I'm gonna say we go this way. Rob also does better. Marowak also does better. Jinx Cry is very discomforting. Didn't they find an edited Jinx Cry in the files of Sword and Shield that implied that they might have planned on giving it an evolution at some point? I feel like that is the case. Let's launch a rock at this guy. I think doing that would rock. Alright. I really enjoy those remixes of Pokemon songs where they do it in, like, other Pokemon game sound fonts. Like, I'm guessing sound fonts. Not really sure 100%. But I'm guessing sound fonts are limitations of the DS, meaning there are specific sounds the DS produces, or you can make the DS produce in, like, any game. So you'll generally want to limit it to, like, a specific sound font. And it probably was. I kind of grouped it with Magmar and Electabuzz. Yeah, no, definitely. I think it is meant to be grouped with Magmar and Electabuzz. Like, I think that is, like, a deliberate grouping. And it's weird that it didn't get an evolution alongside Electabuzz and Magmar. And I assume it's because of the controversy that surrounded Jinx. I'm guessing it wouldn't have gotten... Like, I'm guessing Smoochum was designed before the controversy. Which is why Smoochum exists at all. But, meant it never got an evolution. Alright, I'm good without the Galvantula. I can continue on with Crustle. We can Hustle with Crustle. I might Shell Smash on that Necrozma, honestly. Alright, there's a Ghost type here. Can't tell what the Ghost type is. But I guess we can Duraludon. Muscle Band seems good for Crustle. Maybe I should have gone with the Shell Bell to keep health up, but shame there was no white herb this time, eh? If you can keep Marowak, you'll Screech it. Ah, we could go in for the one-shot. I see, I see. I forgot it'd be G-Max. Obviously, Duraludon. I think Duraludon got an evolution specifically because of its Dynamax. That's my take. Because, like, Duraludon was kind of built around the idea that it could Dynamax. You know? I always got that vibe, you know? Like, the first one was, like, a smaller building, but then it Dynamaxed into the Shard. And that was kind of its thing. So, without being able to Dynamax, it kind of loses a bit of its thing. Of its idea. So I think it makes a lot of sense that they gave it an evolution in Scarlet and Violet, because without said evolution, it was kind of missing a part of what made it. And that's why I think we got Dipplin and Hydrapple, because if you look at Hydrapple and how it acts and stuff, it kind of has the vibes of Flapple and Appleton's Gigantamax. I think it's very similar to them. I wonder if we'll get any Mega Evolutions that kind of represent Pokemon's Dynamax, or if they'll try to give, if they give any Gen 8 Mons Megas, they'll give it to Gen 8 Mons who, maybe didn't get as much appreciation. I'd like to see a Mr. Rhyme Mega. That's my take. If the game is set in the past, which I think it will be, personally. My bet is on the past. then what was it called? You know, if it's set in the past, then I think it'd be cool to see a Mega Mr. Rhyme. I think Mr. Rhyme's cool, and I hope that we get to see it again at some point. I do just worry that we're going to see very little of regional variants in games that aren't the region they're from. Like we haven't so far. But I'm hoping Blueberry Academy is going to mark... In fact, even Kitakami kind of marked a change to that idea by having Hisui forms. Hisui Basculin and White Stripe Basculin. Stay away, Watchog. Watchog's not got a regional form, though. Flygon or Seismitoad. I guess Seismitoad might be the better bet because of the healing. I do like a good Seismitoad. Oh, Seismitoad was a bad. I guess Flygon wasn't much better of a choice. Seismitoad is a bad choice for both of us, actually. You know what? We'll see how it goes. It kind of surprised... I know, and it should stay that way. It kind of surprised me when, Blueberry Academy has, like, very few of the Unobin staples. Which surprised me a lot. Like, Unova is... It's defined by dealing, and dealing is there. I'll give it that. But, Unova's defined by Lillipup, Purloin, Pidove, Patrat, Emolga, and Ordino. And the Elemental Monkeys. And none of those are in Blueberry Academy. And it feels like almost they decided to just not put them in Blueberry Academy. Maybe because they're very common in Unova, and they wanted it to be a more interesting place. Because I find it interesting, I guess Drillbur is also arguably a Unovan staple, and that is in the game. But Drillbur being the only one is weird to me. But I hope we get to, like, it was nice seeing, it was nice seeing the Alolan forms in Blueberry Academy, and I hope this kind of presents the idea to them that they could put regional variants in other regions. Like, there's no reason Alolan Vulpix couldn't be in the icy climates, like the icy biomes of another region, other than like a massive committal to the idea that other than like a massive committal to the idea that it only evolved in Alola. But I don't think that's necessarily needed, you know? Like, Exeggutor could have the necessary amount of sunlight in other regions as well. Like in other tropical regions. Like, I feel like Paldea would have honestly been a good region for that to be the case. And it's kind of a shame it wasn't. Alright, I'm going to try Shell Smash. I'm going to try Shell Smash turn 1. Alright, remember you don't have to Dynamax. So you can still use Screech this turn if you wish. Everyone used a status move this turn. I wonder if the battle in Rob's heart was just over the fact that he didn't want to waste the Dynamax, or if he wanted to do the Vine Boom. Alright, I've weakened myself. Hopefully I don't get attacked this turn. It missed! Unbelievable. I'm gonna Shell Smash again just so Rob can get a Screech. This is probably a massively unnecessary risk, but I kind of want to see if Rob can get that Screech off. I might die this time. I'm hoping Necrozma goes for, like, a Psychic attack on a different Pokemon. But it might just go for Max Rockfall on me, which would be a bit mean, I think. I guess that works. Alright, this is going to do a shitload of damage. Oh shit, I didn't know. Fair. No worries. Okay, Necrozma. What's your move? Psycho Cut on Seismitoad! Psycho Cut on Psycho Cut on Seismitoad. Psycho Cut on Seismitoad. GG indeed, honestly. GG indeed. Don't need the Vine Boom, I can make a popping sound myself. That is the sound of me KOing Necrozma with +4, -2 X-Scissor, Dynamax X-Scissor. Kill! Didn't drop a game today though, that is true, that is true. There were no L's taken. You love to see it. You love to see it. We're getting better. However, we are getting no shinies. We are shinyless. We are entirely shinyless. Which is quite devastating, I'll be honest. Alright. Now then. Let's do some Pokedoku, then I'll end off. Yeah, no shinies. Yeah, no one got any shinies, which is a bit of a shame. We'll be honest. That no one got any shinies. Can learn Shadow Ball. Can learn Earthquake. I hate this one. I don't like this one. I don't like this one at all. Okay, Psychic Mega Evolutions. Obviously, like Mega Medicham. Mega Alakazam. Mega... Mega... I think Mega Medicham might honestly be the best bet here. That or like Mega Slowbro? I'm gonna go Mega Medicham. %, pretty solid. And then Mega Flying types, Pinsir. Hey. Of course the amazing Basculin can do all of these things. Exactly. That's the truth. I bet are legendary. But which one? Giratina, I would say, is a solid enough bet. Maybe Eternatus? That's a really good one, actually. I'm going to put Eternatus. Shit! I fucking hate the can it learn this move category. Going to be real, it is the worst category. I should have put Giratina. Giratina could have certainly done both of those things. I fucking hate that category. It's such a shit category, I'm gonna be honest. Mega Evolutions that can learn Earthquake. Probably a lot of them. Swampert. 10%. Flying types that can learn Shadow Ball, Sigilif, probably. Yep. Fighting flying type. I think that might just be Hawlucha. I think that might genuinely just be Hawlucha. I'm gonna take a gamble. Nice, nice. Okay, Psychic types that can learn Shadow Ball, like, I'm gonna be honest. Most of them, I assume. Shadow Ball is not, like, a niche move. Shadow Ball is, like, an attack, is rather learnable. I'm gonna go Necrozma Dawn. I fumbled that so fucking bad. I really badly fumbled that. I was very confident Necrozma Dawn would be able to learn that. And it was just entirely misplaced and I entirely fucked it up. Okay, Mega Mewtwo. I should have gone Mewtwo here. Fighting types that can learn Earthquake. Again, like most of them. I'm probably going to fumble this now that I've said that, however. Machamp can, I'm sure Conkeldurr can. I'm going to put Conkeldurr. Zapdos! And Flamigo. Okay, my gamble wasn't even going to pay off anyway. Meloetta can, Braviary can, Mr. Rhyme. Okay, that would have been a good one. Mr. Mime, Gala. Those are Psychic type. Mega Metagross can. Oh, I should have done Mega Metagross. Lugia can. I'm genuinely surprised Necrozma can't. Can Lunala not get Shadow Ball? Lunala can, but Necrozma possessing Lunala can't. Sure, why not? Granbull can learn both. Krogunk was a valid answer? Krogunk was a valid What? My boy, honestly. My boy. Well, I didn't do too well at Pokedoku today, but oh well. It's because they keep on putting that fuck-ass category. I don't like that category, I'm gonna be honest. It is because I do badly at it, but I don't like it. But yeah, thank you all for coming. I hope you all had a great time. I certainly have. Tomorrow will be Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Will be a Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Nuzlocke, so do be sure to stop by if you want to see some Nuzlocke action. Additionally, I will be opening up a form for people to submit Pokemon to, if you want to add an egg to my Pokemon Egg Lock. But yeah, I will have a brain fart. Yeah, I will see you all tomorrow for the Pokemon Egg Lock, and So I do hope you all had a great rest of your days, great rest of your weekends. I will see you all tomorrow. Goodbye and good night.